Hello, how are you? I wasn't sure if I was live or not. Hi, my name is Chris of Chrissy's Over the Mountain Crochet and Crafts, and today is the first time I have been able to go live on YouTube. I have wanted to go live on YouTube several times and I have made attempts at it, but my internet, we had HughesNet, where we live on our side of the mountain, we barely get a signal for anything, and we don't have public services where we live. We live really out in the country. HughesNet was our only opportunity for an internet service, and it was slow at best. And when we called to cancel and tell them we didn't want their internet anymore, we found a better provider. They said, well, we would like to try to fix that, and our response was, we've tried several times with you to fix our internet and it didn't work. So I'm thankful to be here live on YouTube. This is a first for me. I really enjoy going live. And since it's the Valentine's season, why not talk about Valentine's Day? I love Valentine's Day. I have fond memories of it. I have fond memories of making those little construction heart boxes, and you cut a hole in the top, and on Valentine's Day everyone would bring their little packet of Valentines, and you would stuff your Valentine in your classmate's box, and then you'd open those boxes up, and then you'd open the Valentines and eat candy and have a little Valentine's party. I do remember doing that, and it was so much fun. But I like to celebrate Valentine's with events and with beautiful items. And now I'm holding what is called a Sweetheart Bash. And the Sweetheart Bash, as most of you know, I crochet, but I'm also a seamstress. I've been crocheting since my grandmother taught me the basics when I was a little girl, and then I picked it back up. I picked crochet back up in my early 20s, and I've been crocheting ever since. And took a short break when I was having my children to sew clothing for them, and every once in a while I would stop and crochet an item. But I got involved in boutique pageant wear for children, and I was sewing pageant wear and pageant clothing for little girls and boys, and every once in a while I would add a crocheted accessory, maybe a hat or something else, and folks started asking for my crochet patterns, and I was like, well, I didn't know that was a thing. So I started writing my crochet patterns, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed designing for crochet patterns. So the handbag, and I also made handbags. I've made so many handbags over the years. So the handbag making and the boutique children's wear went to the back burner, and now it's mostly designing for crochet and crochet patterns. I will have this round poncho as a tutorial on YouTube very soon. I have a black and gray yarn. This is puzzle yarn. Premier has this. This is Premier puzzle yarn. It's a 5-weight. This is a very quick poncho to crochet, and it's just lightweight. I love how it drapes. I love how it feels. It doesn't drown you. It's lightweight, but yet it adds some warmth. And beauty. I love the beauty of this poncho. I have a blue one, now I have a red one, and when I finish the tutorial for this poncho, I'll have a black and gray one. So I'm wearing this in honor of Valentine's Day. I'm also wearing these earrings that Juliana Carney made for me. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're little yarn balls. She lives in Texas, and she sent me 2 pairs. She sent me a hot pink pair and a red pair, and they're so much fun to wear, and people like to stop me, especially when I wear them to church. The little children are like, are those yarn balls? And all the little girls want to touch my yarn balls. But anyway, but it's Valentine's, and I'm having an event, and it's an exclusive event. It's called a Sweetheart Bash. I'll put the link to the Sweetheart Bash is in my bio. If you're interested in attending, you can buy a ticket. It's for very little. You will receive 28 crochet patterns. I will also be releasing new crochet patterns. I have a few crochet patterns already made up, and I just need to release them. Those that I release in the next few days, those will be a part of the Sweetheart Bash package. One of those that is kind of fun is a chicken sweater. I think I need to make a tutorial for the chicken sweaters. Chicken sweaters I didn't know were a thing until I had a friend at church ask me to make a chicken sweater for her chicken Sparkle. Her chicken Sparkle had lost all of its feathers because it molted. Then when they came back in, she was babysitting her neighbor's dog, or no, it was her best friend's dog. It was one of my best friends too. She was babysitting the dog, and he chased Sparkle down and pulled out all of her feathers. And it was cold, and she said, Sparkle is freezing. She needs a chicken sweater. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll make you a chicken sweater. Well, then I decided to write the crochet pattern for the chicken sweater, and my pattern testers were so excited. And so that ended up being one of the best-selling crochet patterns I have sold in the past. And so I designed a chicken sweater for Valentine's Day. You'll have to stay tuned. I'm sure I will make a tutorial for that, but it has the heart stitch on the bottom of that chicken sweater. The heart stitch is also on this tea bag basket that I made last year, and I have the videos are on my channel on how to make the basket, and then not only that, but how to make the hard fabric covered liner. And I love these teas. I love these specialty teas from Kroger Private Selection. I don't know if you can get them anywhere else, but I really like this cinnamon one a lot, and it doesn't have caffeine in it. But I also made a hot chocolate basket too. And this is really nice because you can put your popcorn bags in it, you can put your oatmeal bags in it, you can put a lot in this and set it on the counter for Valentine's Day, and it looks really nice. These make great gifts, and these little hard fabric covered liners, I have the tutorial for the on how to crochet this basket. Then I also have the tutorial on how to make the hard covered liner, and these make great gifts. But the chicken sweater is actually gray and has these little cream hearts on the bottom of it also, so stay tuned for that. But back to the Sweetheart Bash. The Sweetheart Bash, again, is exclusive. You will get 28 or more crochet patterns, and they will average out to less than 32 cents a crochet pattern. Not only do you get those crochet patterns, we will be playing games. It's an event. It is it's something that you want to participate in. It's an opportunity for me to get to know you better. I would love to have you at the Sweetheart Bash so that we could get to know each other better, share ideas. You could spark inspiration in me so that I could learn from you and get great ideas on what to do next. I love to just talk, and especially sewing and crochet. I love to talk to others and get ideas on what would be a good design to create next. So the Sweetheart Bash, back to that. It's also a giveaway. Well, you can win prizes. We'll have contests. One of the prizes that you can win is a crossbody bag. Now I made this for myself, and I made the monogram in blue. I don't like a real standout monogram, although I'm regretting this blue. There's a K on that, you can see, stands for K, stands for Chris, and I kind of wish I had done this in red, but you could win this crossbody bag that is made by me. It is lined, and there's one pocket, then there's the second pocket, and it has pockets on the inside, fully lined, has batting in it, so it has some substance. It's not just fabric, and the strap is long enough for you to wear it crossbody. It's really a nice bag. I was real, and this is Pioneer Woman fabric. Who doesn't love Pioneer Woman fabric? I think I'll be making some more of this. I think I'll be buying more of her Pioneer Woman fabric. I love her fabric. You can also win, and a lot of people have been playing the games, and they've been adding up the points are really adding up. I'm generally doing 6 to 7 games a day, and toward the end there's going to be a large scavenger hunt. And if you bring friends to the Sweetheart Bash, you can earn 500 points for each friend that you bring. That's more than the 200 points for each game. So you may want to bring your friends to the Sweetheart Bash also. But this lovely, lovely, lovely yarn bag, tote bag, was made by me. It's quilted, has a magnetic snap, and has pockets on the inside. You could win this also. Shipping for these two items is free in the lower 48 states. If you're outside the lower 48, shipping will not be free. But maybe you want the $25 Amazon gift card. You could also win that $25 Amazon gift card. But we're having a great time at the Sweetheart Bash. But as I was talking with the folks in the Sweetheart Bash, I thought, let's spark ideas off of each other, and I went live over there, so I haven't got to hear their response yet, but let's spark ideas off of each other on what we can crochet to give as a Valentine's gift. Now this was a recent upload. This the crochet pattern for this diamond basket was a recent upload. You can make, I think I had it in brown, but I also had it in gray and black, and I thought, wouldn't this be nice just to put a red bow on it just for the Valentine's Day sake, something that can be taken off. Look how pretty that would be. Just to, so you could hand it as a gift and maybe put a few little things wrapped in tissue paper down inside the basket, and then if they want to take the bow off, then they can just set this on a shelf. I need to make a bottom for this. I think I'll do a tutorial for that, but this is such a nice bag, nice basket, not bag. This is a basket, such a nice basket. And it would look so nice sitting on a shelf, or keep it in the foyer and you could toss your keys in it or your gloves. And then I recently uploaded the video on how to make these lace or simple shells, and they're so lacy, washcloths, dishcloths. And I thought, well, wouldn't these be pretty in red and white? And you could give these as gifts at Valentine's Day. And then I went to Michael's and I found a packet of little sweetheart bags. And I think there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sweetheart bags. And then there are tags that you can buy. There's the string, you can attach the tags. Just something a little small, but something to show somebody that you appreciate them. Stuff a few little things, a few little crocheted things down in one of these bags. I think this would be nice. And like I said, I got these at Michael's. And I also wanted to tell you, have you all ever made this hot chocolate basket? Sits out at my coffee bar area, because in the afternoons I love to make a happy chino. And what a happy chino is you take a packet of hot chocolate, a teaspoon of instant coffee, and then you pour the boiling water over it and you stir it, and then you add Snickers creamer. And if you really want to splurge, you put a little bit of a big dollop of whipped cream and some caramel sauce over it. Oh, I love my afternoon happy chino. That's the big reason why the hot chocolate basket sits on my counter. But anyway, enough about that. I really would love to have you come to my Sweetheart Bash. And remember, the link is in my bio. I'd love for you to click on that, find out more information on the Sweetheart Bash, and I'd love you to join the Sweetheart Bash. I'd love to get to know you more. But anyway, it was good to have you on my side of the mountain. I hope you'll come again soon. Bye.